Welcome back to Scag Live. I'm your host, Lee Crooks, and I'm joined by Joe and Dan from Metalcraft's Industrial Carrier Division, Versatran. Joe, tell us about Versatran and the products you make.
Sure. Metalcraft purchased a company called Venture Manufacturing in 2017, and along with that, they inherited the parts manufacturing business for Versatran. That continued for a couple of years, and they liked it so much they bought Versatran in November of 2019. Our retriever product line has been very successful. We have many customers that are very pleased with the product. Features that we've really emphasized are deck height. We have the lowest deck height in the industry, at as low as 41 inches, and also the extremely low loading angle, which adds a great deal to the efficiency of the product. The retriever is air operated, and there are numerous benefits to the air operating system. Most of all, it makes our no idle system possible by adding an 80-gallon air tank that's charged while the truck is being driven. The truck can be shut off when it's in operation, raise and lower the deck, load and unload, and the driver just gets back in the truck and goes again, and it recharges while he's driving. It also reduces fuel consumption, it extends the diesel engine life substantially, reduces emissions, and the components required for an air-operated system are much lighter than conventional hydraulic systems. So on our Model 15T, we wind up with about 2,000 pounds more legal payload than you would find on a comparable hydraulic product. And our 20T is as much as 4,000 pounds additional payload that you can haul legally. The 15T is designed for tandem rear axle trucks. Legal payloads typically run up to about 27,000 pounds, is limited by the federal bridge laws. CDL license is required. Our decks are 102 inches wide, and they're 24, 26, 28, and 30-foot deck length options, and there are also many other options available to customize a truck to suit specific needs. We've got a little video on it we'd like to show you right now.
Yeah, let's take a look at the video.
This is our Model 15T, 28-foot retriever. It's designed for tandem axle trucks, has a rated capacity of 30,000 pounds. This product has many features. One of the key features is the low deck height. This truck has about a 42-inch deck height, considerably less than you'd find on any competitive products. This particular unit is equipped with, of course, we've got an all-steel, high-strength steel headboard. This aluminum chain rack and tray is lockable, so you can carry lots of extra chains and binders if they need them. We have a traverse mounted winch that allows you to adjust the winch according to your load. If you have narrow equipment to load side by side, you can easily adjust the winch cable to not run into any other equipment. This also has chain binder storage rack on the front. This is a real convenience for the drivers. They really like it, keeps their binders handy, and it's quick to use, quick storage, saves them a lot of time. Also have underbody chain storage boxes. We just carry the chains immediately under the deck. Operator just pulls the chain out, hooks it, applies his binder, and he's good to go. When he's done, pull the chain out, drop it back in the box. It's out of the way, and it's ready for the next use. This truck has key slot tie-down points down every 17 inches down the side of the deck, and also down the center of the deck, which provides 140 tie-down points over the entire deck. Plenty of places to tie down so they can get a good angle on the chain and they get their load properly secured no matter what it is. We use all stainless steel toolboxes that will last as long as the truck. Unlike the painted boxes that are typically available on the market, they'll rust out in a few years. Our body is also completely E-coated. Primer for rust protection, then it's powder coated, and the powder coated surface is baked on top of that. It gives a very durable, long-lasting, good-looking finish. The deck is coated with a two-part epoxy, a very high solids epoxy that's combined with aluminum oxide grit and they were told it's the same stuff they use on aircraft carrier decks. Very durable, provides excellent traction in wet conditions, much better than steel or wood you would find on other trucks. The mechanics of the deck are very simple. It's simply hinged here. It's actually hinged forward of the axle. The advantage of that is that it reduces the overall length of the truck while still providing a very low load angle. Also, you'll notice the rear deck has a curved shape to it. That allows us to load very low ground clearance equipment without having to raise the rear deck to clear the hinge line. It also aids in loading tracked equipment and can simply drive up over the curve without breaking over, as you might typically see and come slamming down onto the deck. All the controls are in a lighted, lockable, sealed box so that they're protected, and you can also lock it up so no one can tamper with your truck when you're not using it. This truck also has flashing side beacons. You'll notice down here. And those are excellent when operating in traffic at night. They light up the back of the truck and protect your driver. At the rear of the truck, we have a Class 7 receiver hitch. It's a 2.5-inch size. There's also reducing bushing for it for smaller hitch slugs. It's rated for up to 18,000 pounds. We provide both electric and air trailer brake connections. And we also provide an RV-style trailer plug for the electric brake trailers and a round semi-trailer style plug for the air brake connections. There's the dock bumpers on the back of the deck, so when you do back up to a dock, you protect the dock and the truck both. Retriever is very simple in operation. All the controls are in a lighted, lockable, sealed box, so they're well protected. To operate the deck, just simply release the safety catch for the ramp. The ramp lowers entirely under air pressure. The deck is locked for travel right now. Release the deck locks. They're locked in place by the weight of the bed right now. We'll raise it up just a little bit to cause the deck locks to release and lower to the ground. You're ready to load. To return it to the travel position, apply the deck locks, raise it up. You'll hear the lock snap in as you get to travel height. Raise the ramp. The ramp can be stopped at the vertical position if you have a fully loaded deck. It's just done by moving the stop into position. Raise the ramp up to the stop, and you're good. Bring the ramp all the way forward. Let's move the stop to the front position. Ready to go. Go to loading dock position, release the deck locks, raise the deck to the height of the loading dock that you get to. So go up to 54 inches. Release the travel lock. Take the legs down, drop them in place, load this, and it's locked for the dock. It'll It's rated for 40,000 pounds. The hand crank you see there will allow you to raise it another foot if necessary, or to adjust very precisely to a dock if you need to do that. To return it to the travel position, raise it up, raise the deck up to take the weight off the dock legs, release the extensions, lock the extensions back in place. Again, take the weight off the dock legs. Switch the safety lock to the travel position. Take the dock leg into place. Apply the deck locks. You're good to go.
Wow, that is impressive.
Well, thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Now that's the 15T, right?
That's correct.
Okay. You also have a 20T.
Yes, we do. Yep, maybe Dan.
Dan,
fill
can you
in
tell
on
us a little bit about the 20T?
Absolutely. And in terms of the 20T, it has some similarities to the 15T, with the lone exception being the chassis, as the 20T is configured and designated to have either a triaxle or a quad axle configuration. You also need a CDL to operate the 20T. Bed lengths are in 2-foot increments from 24 to 30 feet in length. The bed rating is at 40,000 pounds. The gross vehicle weight rating is at 70,000. And depending on federal bridge laws of a given state, your legal payload would range anywhere between 30,000 and 40,000 pounds.
Wow, that is good. So let's talk about the 6T. Who wants to?
I'd be happy to talk about 6T.
All right.
That's our newest product. It's been in development since early this year. Metalcraft and Versatran together have had a team of engineers working on it. The goal is to achieve a 12,000 pound payload on a non-CDL truck, which would be a 26,000 GVW chassis. Here you see our prototype. The initial unit will have a 20-foot bed length, and there will be no CDL driver's license required. It'll also have a towing capacity of 10,000 pounds.
Excellent.
We think it's going to be a real game changer. It has all the same features as our larger products, but won't require the CDL
aimed
license.
at a smaller market. So.
Right. Yes.
Excellent. So what's the future of Versatran?
In terms of the future, I think with our dealer networks that we've established, we've got localized sales and service to help support the Retriever product. And secondly, we firmly believe the Retriever product is going to be the product of choice for customers for equipment transport needs in varying market segments.
Sure looks like it to me.